Well, I got another bobcat a couple of weekends ago. I was by myself, so I didn't do a kind of a breakdown of the hunt. Justin wasn't able to come with me, and actually, this bobcat we have had this when I shot her. It was our third opportunity. Um, we made a couple of bad shots. I know it was the same bobcat. It came out in the same place twice. The second time it came out in a different area, but I'm about 99% positive it was the same bobcat. That's the second time we've actually called in a bobcat that we missed, made a bad shot on, and went back a couple of weeks later and ended up getting. So if you know bobcats in the area, they're pretty dumb. I mean, they'll come back even if you shoot at them. We shot, like I said, we shot at that one twice, and I finally got her. I made about it was probably about an 80-yard shot. I got the bog pod with me now, but I actually got the bog adrenaline, and I bought the attachment on it where you can add the vise kind of like this, and I think it's called the Great Divide. So I bought the Great Divide, and then I bought the vise that goes with it, and it's really super light. I love it when we're hunting public land because I can throw it in my backpack, but I mean it's just not super stable. And when the bobcat came out, you'll see on the video, I watched it forever, but I couldn't get real steady. I never felt real comfortable when the bobcat stopped. I put it right on the center of its chest, and man, I was really just focusing on trying to hold that thing as steady as I could, and I squeezed, and when I shot, I lost it. It was real cold that night. That's part of the reason why I didn't make the intro that night, because it was like 20 degrees outside. And when it's real cold like that, with that short barrel 22-250, I do get a little whiteout. But I couldn't see the bobcat. So honestly, because I wasn't stable, and I thought maybe it ran off after I shot. I thought I missed it. So I pulled my thermal out, my Taipan. I've talked about this in a couple of our other videos. But I pulled that out, and I'm looking for the bobcat, and I don't see it. So I thought I missed. I'm sick to my stomach, thinking, this is the third time we've missed this freaking bobcat, So I walked down there, and the bobcat, there was a little hill, like a little windrow, or like a little road. When they planted that or clear cut that, there was a little hump right there, and the bobcat was laying right on the other side of it. I had it right here. I ended up catching the bottom of its jaw, and with that 22-250 with those VMAXs, I mean, if it hits anything hard, it wasn't a pretty sight. The hide was still good. The hide will look good. It's just it's not going to be it kind of messed its chest up and its chin up a little bit, but it'll still be a pretty hide. I went ahead and got it tanned. But yeah, the Sightmark Mini, man, I'm loving it more and more I go out. One thing I did want to talk about on this 22-250. So my long term, what I want to do is I'm actually going to take this Mini. I have my AR that all my videos have been with the Wraith 2x16. I'm going to take this Mini, I'm going to put it on that AR. I'm taking that Wraith 2x16 and putting it on my 17 HMR. It's going to be our Fox gun. Me and Justin picked up 11,000 acres around the Ozona area, West Texas. And so Justin actually took his wife out there, and they shot a couple of fox with a 17. It really done good on the fox. It dropped them in their tracks. It was and it didn't mess their hides up. So that was my long-term goal. I'm really looking and waiting for the AGM adder to come out. I just think it'll look better on a bolt gun. It's more of a scope-looking thermal, and it's got audio. I love this Mini because it's got audio. Me and Justin like to record our hunts, obviously, and having the sound is really awesome because we just, I don't know, I just like it. But one thing, so that's my long-term plan, is to have the AGM adder thermal on there, and like I said, put that on my AR. But I wanted to get wanted to put a can on here. So I bought the 22-250 that had the 20-inch barrel, and I knew that 22-250 is pretty hot. So I was going to end up, if I didn't do something until I got the can, I was going to end up with a flame shooting out the barrel that long, which is going to wipe this out. You know, I knew that was going to be what was going to happen. Well, I wanted to hunt with it, and I really like the short barrel because I don't want a 24-inch barrel with another 8-inch can on there and have a long gun that I'm toting around. So I started doing a little bit of research, and I came across it's a linear compensator made by Call Valley Precision. Anyway, it's a linear compensator that they have, and it's designed for all the muzzle blasts and everything to go out the front. It does give it a little bit more recoil, but I feel like the recoil is more straight back. So when I shoot, I'm like, I mean, if you watch some of my videos, when I shoot, I'm right back on target. Like, it's not a bam, I kind of lose where I'm at and I'm trying to find back on it. I mean, it's just literally just straight back and straight forward. So I feel like, you know, maybe it's just in my head, but I feel like it does do that. And another thing it does, this thing's like 3 3/4 inches long, I think. And so I don't have any muzzle flash. Like, I guess it adds that extra length, and it's able to burn all the gases off, and I'm not getting a big flame coming out the end of my barrel. So I really like it. I've killed I don't know, 3 or 4 animals now, I think, with this gun. And man, if you don't have a, or if you don't want to get a can, but you want to do something, these linear compensators are awesome. And so anyway, I wanted to talk about that, but yeah, other than that, that was about it. That was the second bobcat this year, 2022. So I always, you know, me and Justin love shooting bobcats. We're out here on this lease again, where they run beagle dogs. Matter of fact, tonight they're running beagle dogs. They have trials out here and stuff, and so those bobcats do eat quite a few of the rabbits. So yeah, we actually made a hunt this tonight. We're about to go make another one and kind of get away from these guys because they got beagles running everywhere. We can hear them. But yep, that's about it. Sightmark Mini, the Call Valley linear compensator. What I wanted to talk about. Love them both. That's an awesome setup. It's not a $10,000 thermal and a $10,000 Christensen arm bolt action rifle, but it is a tack driver and it kills. And if I had to do it over again, I'd buy the same exact setup. But just kind of give a that's the linear compensator, the Call Valley. That's what the end of it looks like. Got the different ports, and yep, that's the Mini. Hopefully soon we're gonna get some daylight footage with this thing, man. Just looking through it, it's gonna be it's awesome during the daylight. I mean, it's good at night, but it's that 4K is pretty awesome during the daylight too. All right.